a chance for a job out here, so I came out here.
What are you doing now?
I'm a warehouse man now.
What are your duties as a warehouse man?
Well, I'm filling crates now. Shipping clerk.
Same job, but you're indoors, that's all. You are married, that job?
Yes.
How do you meet your wife?
Well, she was working in Kelly's Oyster House in Philadelphia, reading tea leaves and palms.
Reading tea leaves in an oyster house? Huh?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Well, she read my tea leaves in there one time and told me that I was going to marry a widow with 2 children. A while back, a little later, I came back over there and I said, well, I've looked all over town and I can't find a widow with 2 children. Well, you've been looking at her every time you come into Kelly's Oyster House. She was the girl.
So did you marry her just so you wouldn't make a liar out of her? Is that Why, you're not married, huh, Shirley? Why aren't you married?
I'm not ready to get married.
How long will it take you? Is that the only reason you're not married?
No. It seems like every time I meet somebody, either they're not interested in me or I'm not interested in them.
Well, don't be discouraged. You're a man, and neither one of you will be interested in you. And then you'll have something in common, and you'll probably get married. Just, what do you do on your job, Miss Phillips?
Well, I write diets and I check trays.
Do you make up the diet for the entire hospital?
No, I don't.
Who does that?
The head dietitian.
The head dietitian? You mean there's a diet just for heads? Has anything unusual ever happened in your kitchen, Shirley? Like putting something appetizing on the tray? Apparently there are a lot of ex-patients here tonight.
Well, sometimes for breakfast, we've had some people order cheese Wednesdays and Cincinnati.
Cheese Wednesdays and Cincinnati. Well, it's the same plot as Baby's Irish Road. Has anything embarrassing ever happened to you, Charlie?
Well, not embarrassing. I wouldn't say embarrassing, but I was...
Well, what would you say?
I was called out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning to go back to the cemetery.
Were you alive at the time?
I was the foreman of the great leaders, and I was the only one that had to see the schoolhouse. It seemed that some fellas gone through it.
Somebody was eager to get buried?
Well, it seems like we had a few too many. We were walking through the cemetery and fell in the open grave.
How much food should I eat in a day?
Well, that all depends upon the type of work that you do. A laborer should have about 3,000 calories, and a white-collar worker about 2,200 calories.
Well, I'm a white-collar worker, but my lawn... Now answer my question. How much should I eat, Shirley?
What do you do?
Well, I can do 85 in a winter with me. I not only can do 85, I am 85. Now answer my question, Shirley. How much should I eat?
Well, like to eat down most of the time, so I'd say about 1,500 calories.
That's about 1 meal a day, isn't it? Is there any food that's on most diets?
Oh, I'd say meat or milk.
In most cases, you say milk is good for the figure.
Yeah, I got an enemy bird in my...
Have you ever looked at a cow? Well, it's been nice talking to you two, and as soon as we're through here, Shirley, you and I will go out and have a banana split and some mashed potatoes. Now, let's see how well you make out the battle for the $1,500 question. You're going to play your bet your life. Earning $20 and more than the other couples, you get a chance at the big question. I can't tell you how much our first couple won, but sentiment talk stays remind our listeners.
The nightclub casino and the ballpark vendor lost all their money, so these people have a clear field.
Here we go. Let's see how high I can bid you $20. You selected well-known husbands and wives as your category. Is that right?
Yes.
How much is the $20 you're going to draw?
Yeah.
David O. sells tickets married to a famous actress. What is her name? Do you agree with that? Jennifer Jones.
Yeah.
They have $10 now. All right, well, you're down to $10. Anyhow, you're going for $1,500 tonight, and that's the big money. Now, how much of the 10 are you going to try? $5. Who is actress Lynn Fontaine married to? Alfred Lund is right. Now they have $15. All right, now you got $15. Here's your third question. How much of the 15 you going to try?
10.
10. Who is designer Gilbert Adrian married to?
Position cleared and under control.
Janet Gaynor is right. They're climbing. They have $25. Well, you're the gainer now. Now, here's your last chance to be the other couple. How much of 25 you going to try?
20.
Enemy
Who is
infantry
Lily Pons
spotted.
married to?
Hostile vehicle spotted.
Andre Castellano.
Andre Castellana. And they wind up with $45. Thanks and good luck to the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Now, we'll soon all get the chance at the $1,500 question.
Folks, I don't have to tell you that summer is almost here.
No, Panama, but you will anyway.
And summer means that the best days to drive your car are right on top of it.
I wish you drive more cabs.
We have an
I will,
enemy
Roscoe,
tactical on
and
the
more
move.
enjoyably too. Because now's the time when I and thousands
We
like
have a
me,
I
tank
won't
over
comment on
here.
that horrible thought.
now's the time when we smart
I got
cars
an enemy
get
bird
there
in
for
my
fine
sight.
summer
Over.
weekends and for vacations by visiting our
Enemy
DeSoto
infantry
Plymouth dealer.
spotted.
Gentlemen, that's your idea of a vacation? Your family visiting a DeSoto Plymouth dealer?
Well, it's not just our friends at DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Will make every mile you drive this summer more enjoyable.
That's true.
More economical.
Yes, it is.
Safer.
Yes, safe.
More expert service and checkup
Position
at
cleared
a
and
fair
under
price.
control.
See your DeSoto Plymouth dealer tomorrow.
All right, Fenneman, who's leading in the race for the
Enemy infantry
$1,500 question?
spotted.
Well, the dietitian and the married man are ahead with $45. And the secret word is still book. We invited some sets of identical twins to the program tonight, and just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Janny and Joey Folks. Folks, meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome, kiddies, for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. And if you say the secret word, you'll divide $100 between you. It's a common word, something you'll find around the house.
Enemy infantry
Then it's the
spotted
same,
on the
Dave.
firebase.
Glad somebody told me. Otherwise, I might have accused one of you of being up to
Enemy
a fight.
infantry spotted.
Which one of you,
Enemy infantry spotted.
how do you do? And which one of you?
I'm Joey.
You're Joey Haha? That's an Indian name, huh? Is your name Johnny Haha? I've heard of Vinny Haha. You two certainly look alike, and I think you should know each other. Janie, shake hands with Joey, huh? Now, don't anybody move. Stay right there. Now, let's see, Janie, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Joey, you are Joey, huh?
Yes.
Since you're identical twins, you're exactly the
We
same
have
age?
an enemy tactical on the move. Over.
You're 22 and she's 20?
I got an enemy
I'm
bird in my
20.
sight.
Oh, that's like Joey Haha.
Enemy infantry spotted.
Janie, are you working?
I'm going to UCLA.
Joey, where do you work?
I go to UCLA.
How can your teachers tell you apart?
Well,
Enemy
when
infantry
we're together, they
spotted.
can tell us apart, and when we're not together, they can't tell us apart.
Why do I get involved in things like this? I'm not a kid anymore, and you kids are not helping either. Janie, would you mind going over what you just said slowly and succinctly?
Well, what she means is that when we're separated, they can't tell us apart, but when we're together,
Enemy infantry
it's easier
spotted.
to tell us apart.
Cocktails, anybody?
Position cleared and under control.
Joey, does everybody have the same trouble I have?
I'm Janny, that's Joey.
Answer my question. Does everybody have my trouble?
Well, yes, I guess. What's your trouble?
Well, I'll tell you, Mrs. Anthony, I come from a family... I come from a family of 5 boys. I was standing here 5 minutes ago minding my own business when suddenly I went off my rocker. Now, Janie, do you have any boyfriends? That's you, Janie, over there.
I have one.
Boyfriends tell you apart.
Well, they have a lot of trouble telling us apart, but on the other hand, we have trouble telling them apart because they're also identical twins. We all have different stuff.
Have you ever played any tricks in your boyfriend?
Well, for instance, one day I walked into class and this boy ran up to me and said, Joey, and I didn't want to say I was saying. I said, yes, I tell you. And I blushed because Joey hadn't made a date Saturday night. So Joey walked in and I told her she already made a date, so I had to go out with him. We ended up at the same place, and I introduced the boy, and he said, well, which one is Joey? And we would tell them, and they still don't know who this is.
I guess it's just as well. Have you any experiences like that you care to relate to? That's you, Joey, over here.
Well, in high school, Danny was better in geometry and I was better in history. And I flunked the geometry test once, and so I had to make it up after school. So Danny went and took it in my place. She knew all the answers, and so she brought the blue book up to the teacher.
Joey, that's it. You just said book, and since that's the secret word for tonight, you and your partner split $100 in cash, compliments of the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America.
Oh, thank you.
Now, where were we when you dented my checkbook?
So I brought the blue book up to the teacher, and as I was handing it to her, we both wear different rings, and I forgot to change my ring, and that's the only way the teacher could tell us apart. And she knew I had a pearl ring, and the girl that brought it up had a ruby ring, so she caught us in the act, but she was very nice about it.
Just kicked you out of school, huh? Well, Joey, you two not only look exactly alike, but you even dress exactly alike. Did you always dress the same? What about boyfriends? Do you like the same boyfriend?
Oh, no. We've been very lucky about it.
Your taste is quite...
But the twins are alike, so it doesn't make any difference who goes with who.
You don't care which one you get, huh?
No.
I guess when you've seen one twin, you've seen them all. Well, it's certainly been nice looking at you girls. Now we're going to see if 2 heads are better than 1. You're going to play your bet you like. You beat the other couple, you get a chance at the $1,500 DeSoto Plymouth question. I can't tell you how much the other 2 couples won, but Fenham is going to remind our listeners.
The dietitian and the husband are ahead with $45.
Here we go. Let's see how high it can go to $20. You like that animals and birds or facts and fiction is your category. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Now you have $20. How much are you going to try?
$10, Harper.
$10. My name happens to be Rich. All right, Janie, that's you over here.
No, I'm Joey.
Oh, no, not now. From now on, you're Janie, and you're one of the Dolly sisters. You're going to try $10, and what animal do you associate with Mrs. O'Leary?
Cow.
Cow is right. We have $30. All right, now you got $30. Remember, you're going for $1,500 tonight. Now, how much of the 30 will you try?
20.
What bird do you associate with Edgar Allan Poe?
Raven.
The raven is right. Accordingly, we have $50. All right, you got $50. Here's the third question. How much are you going to try?
30, I think.
30. All right. What bird do you associate with the ancient mariners?
Wait a minute, no. The, seagull. Oh, it was a dove. It was a dove. No, it was a gull. We just studied that last week.
Well, I don't think you had your mind on it at the time, though. It's the albatross.
Oh, yeah.
They now have $20.
Well, you still got $20. Now,